It's the media chat room where the celebrity headlines are talking. And this morning headline started with Kendrick Lamar because he has just dropped his second diss towards Drake in a song called 616 in LA. Now this song comes days later after Kendrick Lamar had his first response to Drake in the song Euphoria, which many people said Kendrick took it home with that one, and therefore people naming him as the winner of the diss. So Kendrick doubled down and doubled back, people calling it his back-to-back. But remember, with the official diss, Drake released 2 songs at first, which was Push-Ups and Tailor-Made. So Kendrick seems to be following his release order while Drake go ahead and prep up. Because like I told y'all in the last video, Drake said he was working on his response. But he better hurry up because K Dottie done dropped another one on. Now 616 in LA is very different than Euphoria. In Euphoria, Kendrick doubled down on everything that Drake Ops was saying about him. As far as his identity, his ab surgery, his lack of fatherhood, and the use of ghostwriters. He took all that and used it more metaphorically. Versus 616 in LA, talk about who he is and his assurance in himself, and how Drake better be careful how he moving because he knows some things, and there's a mole in his operation. But girl, you know that's not the first time we done heard that. Remember when Pusha T gave us all the tea about Drake in the story of Adidon, which was Drake having this deal with Adidas and him hiding his son from the world, who he ended up having with a corn star, if you know what I mean? Well, all that information came from his friend 40, who was pillow talking with a chick. Also, The Weeknd reminded us again about these leaks on the We Still Don't Trust You album in a song called All To Myself, and he said Drake could never diss nobody because he got leaks in his operation, and therefore he know what's going on behind the scenes, and he happy he didn't sign his life away when Drake was trying to get him to sign to OVO. Now Kendrick was even being nice about the situation, giving them a hint and telling them stop thinking that the information is coming from somebody who used to be over there, like Cass XO, who is The Weeknd's manager, is the one who's sitting right next to you. Now we have more information to uncover from these lyrics, but first I'm gonna need you to like and share the video with everyone that you know. Then subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it here. And last but not least, turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. So y'all, with this, I think that everybody who did not like Euphoria will definitely like this one better, because you don't have to decode it and reconstruct it so much. Like Euphoria was good, but you did have to listen to it a couple of times in order to piece together all of this, because every line had 10 different meanings. Versus 616 is a lot more direct, letting Drake know that his whole entire team is out using him, and it's actually his karma for being a bully. So the song starts off saying somebody is lying, basically lying and saying that they have all this information on Kendrick. However, like he also said in the video, that they're just in survival mode. People are just saying anything to keep Drake in the race at this point. One of those people being Akademiks, who he names in the song as Ak. Now Akademiks is a Drake fan, so people are saying the narrative that he creates makes Drake look favorable. So basically he be lying for Drake. But Akademiks actually responded to the song once he heard that his name was mentioned, saying that he's covering the beef evenly, and although he wants Drake to win, if at any time he's losing, he's gonna acknowledge that. Now the funny part about the diss to me is when he plays this game with Drake, saying let's play Have You Ever, and he said I'm gonna take you on this little game, all you gotta do is follow the drip, which is why he says follow the jewels like Cash Doll, because Cash Doll lost a lot of jewelry that she was looking for. Then he starts to drop little nuggets so that he can start to think that people in his camp is working for him, because Kendrick knows that Drake put money in the street for people to bring them back information on him, which again y'all, this is not the first time we heard that. When Drake was beefing with Pusha T, everybody was reaching out to Pusha T to let him know, saying that Drake was paying for information, and just like back then it was just a loss of money because they came back with nothing. But that's not the only things that he's done so far. He got his nerdy friend / DJ Zach Bia to create Twitter bots, therefore using the internet to create a false narrative. Now another thing they have people talking about this song is the cover art selection and the name of the song, which also have various meanings. 616 is Canadians' Father's Day, also the timestamp at which this song was released, Tupac's birthday, and remember Drake used the AI clone voice of Tupac on Tailor-Made to diss him. But when you dig a little deeper into it, it's also the day that Nicole Brown Simpson was buried, hence the gloves on the cover art. So when you put that together, metaphorically is the day that he buried Drake. And not to mention that the song was actually produced by Taylor Swift producer, so you know the people is saying it's definitely tailor-made. Now when you put all that sauce together, Kendrick is definitely cooking up this beef, and he's going extra beyond lyrical. There's concept strategy. Now as of yet, Drake has not responded to neither one of those records. He recently went on stage with Nicki Minaj and kind of made a mention that he was gonna come with something.
Thank you so much. You know what time it is. You know what I gotta do. I love it.
But all I know is the clock is ticking because people are waiting, damn near taunting him like he was taunting Kendrick. And at this point, I don't even know if the response is going to be sufficient, because no matter what he put out, people are going to say it was ghostwritten. Now, Chatty Patties, it's time to hop in those comments. Let me know your thoughts on this diss record. Do you feel like Euphoria and 616 in LA complement each other? Would you prefer one over the other? And also, let me know your thoughts on the title, the art cover, and the producer. Do you think those things alone make Kendrick the winner? I mean, because he digging and he not even really having to reach. Now, y'all was going in on my last video, so I'm very interested to see what y'all have to say. So I'm about to go ahead and park in those comments. And before you go, make sure you like and share this video with everyone that you know. Also, subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it here. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. Now, Chatty Patty, you already know how I do. First things first, I'm hopping in the comments to see what you had to say. Then it's back to scrubbing the headline so that I can bring you all another story. So that's gonna be all for now, and until next time, bye bye.